Imagine having your entire movie library perfectly organized, ready to play in stunning 4K without even lifting a finger. Well, the R-Volution PlayerMini is more than just a media player. It's a compact, slick player that delivers Dolby Vision, HDR10+, and lifelike sound, all while lifting in the palm of your hand. But what truly sets it apart is the R-Video software. This advanced media center doesn't just display your movies, it transforms how you experience them. So how does this little device do it all? That's what we're gonna find out in this video. Is it just another overpriced media player, or is it the perfect investment for your hard-earned money? So we've got the R-Volution PlayerMini right here. The box looks like a piece of tech art. It's compact, about the size of a thick book, but feels solid in hand. Let's see what's inside the box. And right here you can read all its specifications. It's very clear what you can expect from this media player, and I truly like that. There you go. So first thing you'll see is a user guide with a QR code, so you can scan the following or go to the URL. There's also a token number there. Make sure to save that in your phone or somewhere, because you're gonna need that for the R-Video software. Now inside the box, first thing you'll find is the PlayerMini itself. Let's put that right here for now. And underneath this, you'll find 3 removable antennas, the power cable, and you'll get all this, so if you're gonna travel with it, it's possible. And lastly, we got a pretty high quality backlit remote control, the same one that's used on the PlayerOne 8K. So I've done a review on the PlayerOne 8K. If you're very interested in that, that's the higher end model of the R-Volution player. Check out the link in the description. I've also done a comparison video of the R-Volution PlayerOne 8K, the ZinoNetic 8K, and the Dune HD Solo 8K. All of 3 fantastic devices, but if you want to see which one I recommend in my own experience, check out the link in the description. So let's take this all aside, put the box back in, and we're only gonna need this one. Now let's unpack the PlayerMini itself. That's about it. So the PlayerMini itself has a matte finish and a minimalistic design, which means it can fit discreetly in any setup. Whether it's in your living room or on a yacht entertainment system, it can all be done. And I guess this is a wide-angle IR sensor, which will ensure that the remote works even if the device is hidden in a cabinet. You've got the backplate, 12 volt. The R-Volution token is also right here. So you've got the front panel right here. On the side, you'll find a USB 2.0 and a USB 3.0. I love that they've also put the text upside down. So just imagine you're inside your entertainment cabinet and you want to look from over the top. You can actually do that without turning it around. So that's pretty cool. On this side, we don't have any ports. And on the back, we have the 3 antenna ports. We've got an optical port. We've got an HDMI port, Ethernet port, and a power port. Good to know is that the Ethernet port right here is Gigabit Ethernet. That's important to have. And we've got the HDMI 2.1 port, which is technically up to 4K 120 frames per second. So we've got all that. Let's put this in the box. So far, it looks promising, but looks can be deceiving. Let's move to what really matters: specifications and then performance. So it weighs about 400 grams. The chipset is Amlogic S905. It has 4 gigs of RAM, 32 gigabytes of internal storage, a total of 2 USB ports, HDMI 2.1, optical audio, dual band Wi-Fi 6, Gigabit Ethernet, and of course it supports Dolby Vision, HDR10+, HDR to SDR conversion, and compatible with all known formats, including Blu-ray, ISO, Ultra HD, AV1, and more. For audio, it also supports Dolby Atmos, DTS:X, and more. So on paper, the specs are impressive, but let's see how it performs in real life tests. So here's the big claim: R-Video doesn't just manage your movies, it elevates how you interact with your movie library. Imagine scrolling through your collection and not just seeing titles, but custom movie covers, automatic genre sortings, and even the ability to play movie tracks while browsing. That's what R-Video offers. But what makes it different from Plex or Kodi? Well, R-Video is totally automatic, and Plex or Kodi needs to be set up fully. For anyone that wants a plug-and-play hassle-free experience, the R-Volution comes with the R-Video that offers all this. Let me show you how. So we've hooked up the PlayerMini, very easy to do so. I'm gonna set up English, and we're gonna do automatic setup, and I'm gonna guide you through the setup, which is gonna be very quickly. Just click on automatic, and you'll be taken here. It's gonna check for updates. Let's do an update right away, launch upgrade, and just wait patiently right here for it to get done. Okay, so update is fully done. Let's do a quick walkthrough of all the things you have here. You have applications, you'll get the Explorer, recent, favorites, setup. So now let's get to the good part, and that's gonna be the RVideo. Let's enter RVideo, and we gotta register ourselves with a RVolution account, which I currently already have. As far as I know, there's no remote keyboard for this, unless you have one like an Android-based version that you can connect to it. Probably it will work, but I'll just type it over. Okay, so I created an account, logged in, and now we have to add the RVideo token number. So you can find the token number underneath your RVolution device or in the user guide inside the box. So after you typed it in, you can press enter, and you can find out that RVideo software also needs to get updated. So RVideo is really an extra layer of software in the RVolution media players. And I already have a collection, of course, because of my previous setup. But let's just see if it's all still there. And yes, it's all still there. But I'm going to show you how to add a library. Let's do that as first before we continue right here. You want to go to Explorer, and here we have a few things, okay? The building memory, network browser, or network. So let's click on network browser and click on network places. Here you can find all your devices that are in the network. In this case, I've got myself the RVolution NAS, and the RVolution NAS is a beast. It has a built-in Blu-ray rip drive. And what that means for you is if you own an RVolution NAS and you have a large collection of Blu-ray discs, you can easily rip them directly on the NAS and it will directly appear in your RVideo media hub. How cool is that? If you want to learn more about the RVolution NAS, check out the link in the description. And that being said, if you want to add a NAS, you just click on it and here are the folders, and I want to add it as a network folder, and there you go. It's going to be folder videos. Click OK, and there you go. It's added. So you can just press and hold to get these options appearing, or the option button on the remote control. Now you can go back. Let's enter RVideo. Okay, so now if you want to add a folder for the first time, all you have to do is go to folder management, click OK right here. So what you'll notice in my folder management is that we already have some folders. That's based on the PlayerOne 8K in the other room, so it syncs with the PlayerMini, which is great. You'll see that I've added the videos folder from the RVolution NAS and the movies folder from my PC. So when adding a folder, the first thing you want to let it know is what is the contents of that folder. Is it going to be TV shows or movies? For this short demonstration, let's just click on TV shows. Here you have a few options. What I would like to do is wait patiently so all the network folders get added. For instance, this is my printer and this is the PC we're recording everything with currently, and this is the RVolution NAS. Click on it and here you can do, for instance, videos. In here you have either the option to add all contents of the folder videos, or there's even two subfolders, which is movies or TV shows. Let's click on TV shows. And that's how easy this is. So let me show you how everything looks like. So you have the image on the right side, and on the left side there will be a trailer playing. There will also be sound, currently that is muted. So you have all these collections, and if we go into Interstellar, for instance, you'll see all the codecs it has. For instance, it's Ultra HD, Dolby Vision, HDR10+, HDR10. It has Dolby Atmos 9.1.6, Dolby True HD. You can see everything right here. If you press confirm on the remote control, it's gonna start up playing the movie. And there you go. In the movie, you have a lot of options you can do. So these are, for instance, the chapters. If we press the option button, we can do, let's just pause it first. Yes, if you press the option button, you can see all information, and you can see the playlist, the audio tracks. All these audio tracks are included in this movie, so you have a lot of choice. And you have subtitles, of course. You can change it, you can change the layout, you can change the country. You can do all that directly from the RVideo software. If there's no subtitle in the video file, you can always choose to download it directly from RVideo. You can do time search, zoom, and you can even do audio sync correction if any case it's not synced correctly. So that's pretty straightforward. There's also an info button on the remote control itself. Now, playback is where many media players stumble. Will the PlayerMini handle modern 4K formats and high bitrate files without stuttering? So we're going to test out the movie right here. Let's do this one. So this has everything right here: HDR10+, Ultra HD, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos. It's a pretty high bitrate file, so will it handle it without stuttering? Let's find out. Obviously the content is going to be blurred. Just look at these colors, it's beautiful, and this is where you truly experience the best picture and the best sound quality. That's just beautiful right here. So let's scroll through the movie. So I'm gonna go to minute 10, press OK. That was approximately 2 seconds. Let me do it again. Let's go another 20 minutes in the movie. Bum. In my opinion, for dedicated local media players, this is very fast. And you can also fast forward right here, 2x, 4x, 8x, all these options and features from this tiny little box. Let's return to our video and show you how you can change covers. You can edit, change picture. So let's go ahead and first click on edit. What are the options right there? Yeah, we can change the title, the release date. I guess we can change everything right here. I don't think we can change the, yeah, we can also change the rating, everything right here. We can change. Then we can go to technical information, and we can even change these if we want to, if it's by any chance not correct. Until now, I haven't experienced incorrect data. Let's press the option button again on a movie, but this time instead of clicking on edit, let's click on change the picture. In here, you have plenty of choice to choose for the covers or background. I really like this one, for instance. And I also want to change the banner. Let's go ahead and do that. Change picture and then the background. So currently it's going to be the first one, but let me see if I can find something more cool. Now I actually want this one here. And I want the picture to be, for instance, this one. There you go. And there you have it. Going back, we can also change the cover of the collection itself. Change picture. Let's change it to this one. So you have a lot of options, as you can see. So whether it's Blu-ray menus, Dolby Vision files, or HDR10 Plus streams, the PlayerMini handles them well. It's a beast for compatibility. Let me show you. Let's go to Mission Impossible. And I've got the whole collection right here. So you'll see on top 4K Ultra HD or a Blu-ray disc. The cool thing about our video is that it can also play the full Blu-ray disc menu. To do so, just press play or the OK, the confirm button, and it's gonna ask you to launch the menu. Let's click yes and wait patiently. And there you have it, folks, full Blu-ray menu. How cool is this? Honestly, it's like I'm going back in a time capsule. Bam. So you have play, you have settings, subtitles, the whole Blu-ray experience right here. Scenes, you have the scenes you can play, and extras. Going back to our video, let me show you all the filters you can click on. You have a few options. You have home, that's where we are. We have the search magnifier, so we can search for movie titles or even actors. In this case, let's try Tom Cruise and see if we can find it. Tom, and there you go. You can just search up Tom and you'll see Tom Cruise actors right here. And then we can see all the collections that we have that includes Tom Cruise. So we have the Mission Impossible movies right here in my collection, Oblivion, and you have the biography. So that's pretty neat. Let's continue. Besides search, we have all, then we have only movies. And so this is going to be a different layout than in the home layout. Then we have TV shows. I currently don't have anything. Recently played. So this is everything that I've recently watched. And we have categories. So I like that they have included all these icons right here. If I want to have crime, you can filter it on crime and you'll see everything that is related to crime. This top movie is rated, I guess, on IMDb or a different platform. Totally fine, which makes sense because Godfather and Pulp Fiction are on top. Sagas. So these are all the filters you can choose from. So does the PlayerMini live up to its promises, or is it just another overpriced gadget? Well, after thorough testing, I find the RVideo software to be a standout feature. It's intuitive, powerful, and makes managing a large media collection surprisingly fun. The playback quality is top-notch, and the compact design fits in any setup. However, there's a catch. You need to appreciate premium features to justify the cost. So if you're someone who values seamless organization, stunning playback, and multi-room support, because it also supports that. For instance, I've got the Revolution NAS, and I've got a PlayerMini right here, and I've got my Player 18K in the other room. I can actually watch on both devices simultaneously directly from the Revolution NAS. But the Revolution NAS is truly one of a kind with the Blu-ray rip drive. And another standout feature when purchasing R-Volution media players is that you can also install R-Video on a Windows PC. This makes organizing movies much easier, adding folders, adding network folders. Let me show you quickly. So I've already installed R-Video on my Windows. I'm gonna open it up. It's gonna load everything up, as you can see. Just to be clear again, this is Windows. This is not the media player itself. So yeah, this is R-Video on the Windows PC. And we can use the mouse, and we can use the keyboard, and we can use everything to switch between movies. And it's very easy. You can go into options by right-clicking on the mouse. We can go to folder management. Currently, there's already an identification running. We can see information like all the stats of the R-Volution NAS. We can see currently there's 1 terabyte available. So we have 1 disk currently in the R-Volution NAS, but you can put 8 disks in. That's right, 8 freaking disks. And technically it could go up to 300 terabytes or something, or 250, I don't even know. And we can also see the collection stats. Just click on it and you will see the total number of films, series, sagas, you name it. Going further, we can play movies directly from here. So if I press on it, you'll be entered here. You can see all the information again, right-clicking on it, and we can also edit the picture and everything. And that's really easy. You can also play the movie by just clicking on it and it will start VLC Media Player. In this case, I have VLC installed on my Windows, so make sure you have some sort of software installed. And look at this beautiful artwork right here. Again, I really love how they did this. And the last thing that I want to show you before I come to my conclusion is their website. You can see all the files they can play. If you have any specific questions, you most likely will find it here. They have a lot of devices. There are new products, so I really believe in this product right here and everything that it can do. And if we talk about pricing, where to buy, you can see right here the US and the EU store. Now, before we jump into the price, I just want to let you know that there's a special discount code in the description for the first 20 customers. So if you're interested in buying one, now is the time. Let's go to the EU store and the US store, and let's start with the EU store. That is going to be for the PlayerMini. Look at all these devices they have. This is the R-Volution NAS. We also have a discount code for that, by the way. The PlayerMini is priced at 349 euros. And in the US store, it is priced at 349 US dollars. So again, use that discount code if you want to purchase one. And I just want to be clear to everyone, I am not getting paid for doing this review from R-Volution. I am, however, allowed to keep the PlayerMini, which I'm very grateful for. So that being said, is the R-Volution PlayerMini worth your hard-earned money? Well, for me, it's a yes. But only if you're serious about creating a premium home theater experience. And I guess that's it. And if you're interested in other tech products that can take your home setup to the next level, check out this next video that's going to be focused on the R-Volution NAS with the built-in Blu-ray disc drive. And as always, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.